Example 1.21. A parallel plate capacitor filled with mica having epsilon R is equal to 5 is connected to a 10 volt battery. The area of the parallel plate is 6 meters square and the separation distance is 6 millimeter. Find the capacitance and stored charge. Then, after the capacitor is fully charged, the battery is disconnected and the dielectric is removed carefully. Calculate the new values of capacitance, stored energy and charge. Now, what is given in the problem is the parallel plate capacitor is filled with a dielectric called mica, okay, which is having an epsilon R value, epsilon R is equal to 5, and it is connected to a battery of 12 volt. So, what is given here is the epsilon R value is equal to 5 and the voltage here is 10 volt. The area of the parallel plate is given as 6 meters square. Okay. And the distance of separation is given as 6 millimeter. So it is 6 into 10 raised to minus 3 meter. So this is what is given. Okay. Now what is the first part? First part is find the capacitance and the stored charge. Now here we have to find the capacitance. So here we have to find it out. The capacitance of the capacitor with dielectric. Now the capacitance is filled with a dielectric. So it is with dielectric. So what formula we have to use is epsilon 0, epsilon R, A by D. This is the formula we have to use. Now we will substitute. Epsilon 0 value is what? 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12. Epsilon R is given the problem as 5. Area is how much? 6 divided by 6 into 10 raised to minus 3. Now here this 6 and this 6 will get what? Cancelled. So what you have to multiply 8.85 multiplied by 5, that is 44.25. Okay. Into power here minus 12 minus 3. So it is 10 raised to minus 9. So this can be written as 44.25 nano farad. It is capacitance. So it is nanofarad. Now what is the second part asked in the same thing is, here it is capacitance and stored charge. So what is your stored charge? Stored charge is equal to Q is equal to C into V. This is a formula you have to use. Now C you have already found out. So that is 44.25 into 10 raised to minus 9 into what is the value of the battery? Here 10 volt. So it is 10. So this is 442.5 into 10 raised to minus 9. This can be written as 442.5 nano coulomb. Okay. Now we have completed the first part. We'll go for the second part. We'll go for the what? Second part. So when we go for the second part, after the capacitor is fully charged, the battery is disconnected. The battery is what? Disconnected. Okay. And the dielectric is removed carefully. Calculate the new values of capacitance, stored energy and charge. Okay. Calculate the new values of capacitance, stored energy and charge. Now in the first part, the stored energy is not asked. Only the stored charge is asked. So for our convenience, we are going to do the stored energy also in the first part. So let me do the stored energy also. The stored energy is equal to epsilon is equal to half CV square. Stored energy epsilon is equal to what? Half CV square. It is half into C is how much? 44.25 into 10 raised to minus 9 into 10 square. Into what? 10 square. 10 square is what? 100. So it is 10 into 10, it is 100. So we can write it as half into 44.25 into 100 into 10 raised to minus 9. So if you cancel this and this is 50. So this is 44.25 into 50. So what is the value here? It is 2.21 into 10 raised to minus 6. 2.21 into what? 10 raised to minus 6. This can be written as 2.21 microjoules. So the stored energy is how much? 2.21 microjoules. Now the second part, after the capacitance is fully charged, the battery is disconnected. Now we are disconnecting the battery and the dielectric is also removed. Both are done. What is? Battery is disconnected and the dielectric is removed. What will happen to the charge now? The charge will remains the same. The charge will what? Remains the same. The potential difference between the plates will get what? Increases. The charge will remains the same, so the potential difference between the plates will get what? Increases. As a result of it, if your potential difference increases, what will happen to the capacitance? The capacitance will decreases because C is equal to Q by V. C is equal to what? Q by V. So the charge what remains the same, potential difference increases. As a result of it, what is happening? The capacitance will decrease. Now according to your problem, you have to find out your new capacitance. So what is a new capacitance? So we have to find it out, the new capacitance. The new capacitance we can write it as C0. C0 is equal to C by epsilon R. So it is a comparison without capacitance and with capacitance. Okay, C0 is equal to C by epsilon R. You know the value of C. C we have find it out as what? 44.25 into 10 raised to minus 9. Epsilon R value is what? 5. So if I divide this value, you will be getting as 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 9. This can be written as 8.85 in nanofarad. This can be written as 8.85 nanofarad. The second part what you have to find it is the stored charge. As I told earlier, the stored charge remains the same. So what is the stored charge in the previous case? Q is equal to 442.5 nanocoulomb. That is the value here also. Because the stored charge remains the same. Then the third part what you have to find it out? The stored energy. The stored energy is equal to epsilon 0 is equal to half. Okay. We are going to use the formula half Q square by C0. Q square by C0. This is the formula we are going to use. Half Q square. For C0 I am going to use C by epsilon 0 R. So it is C by into epsilon R. C into what? Epsilon R. So that is nothing but Q into. This value is what? Again it is U. This total value is what? U. Okay. So it is another formula for energy. So it is half Q square by C. There are two formulas for energy. One is U is equal to half CV square and another one is epsilon is equal to half Q square by C. These are the two formulas. Any one formula we can use it. Here we are using this formula. So it is, this value is what? Epsilon. So it is epsilon into epsilon R. You won't get a half. It is epsilon into what? Epsilon R. Okay. So epsilon 0 is equal to epsilon 2. Epsilon value already we calculated. What is 2.21 into 10 raised to minus 6 into what? 5 into 5. So what is the value you are getting here? You will be getting it as 11.05 microjoules. This multiplied by this is 11.05. 10 raised to minus 6 is what? Micro. So it is joules. Now what is your increased in energy? Increased in energy. Increased in energy is delta epsilon is equal to epsilon 0 minus epsilon. What is your epsilon 0? 11.05 microjoules minus what is your epsilon value? 2.21 microjoules. So how much energy is increased? 8.84 microjoules. If you subtract this, you will be getting it as 8.84 microjoules. So when a dielectric is removed, it experiences an inward pulling force due to the plates. It experiences what? An inward pulling force. To remove the dielectric, you have to do some work. To remove the dielectric, you have to do some work. That work is stored as what? Additional energy. Okay. That work is stored as additional energy. So how much extra energy we have spent to remove the dielectric? To remove the dielectric, we have spent 8.84 microjoules.